What's up, world? It's your boy DeStorm Power, and we in the booth. Make sure y'all subscribe to Hot New Hip Hop because they bringing in that heat all day, every day, y'all. Deuces.
This one's for Hot New Hip Hop. Yo, if life is what you make it hot, damn, I found the recipe. All of the ingredients to give the world the best of me. Came in for the zeros, plus my city needed a hero, so I'm doing it for the Bay all day, nigga, Chesapeake.
Hey guys, this is Jen Delion with HotNewHipHop.com, and today we are in the studio with DeStorm. How are you doing today?
I'm good. What up?
Good. Well, thank you for having us.
No doubt.
So, DeStorm, let's talk a little bit about your recent projects. You dropped your mixtape King Kong earlier this year, and I wanted to first ask you, what is the story behind the title King Kong?
Well, that's interesting. King Kong was it was a song that was supposed to go on my Be Careful actual mixtape, and it didn't make the mixtape because I had some issues with the producer. He was on some old, you know.
You can do whatever you want.
He was fucked up. So with the producer, I wasn't able to drop it because he was trying to strong arm me. So then I said, you know, fuck it. I put it out on the second mixtape. And King Kong, you know, it basically represents, you know, every time someone think about King Kong, he's like in New York, he's taking over, he got the girl, he's just running shit. So it was one of those things where it was just like, you know, an empowering mixtape. It was like almost a coming out. So to let people know, yo, this is my new flow, this is my new style for, you know, 2013.
Okay. Yeah. So you're King Kong now.
Hi, I'm King Kong. I'm every ape in the jungle right now.
What are some of your projects you're working on right now?
You know, just at the King Kong drop, I'm just really trying to put a big push to that. I'm probably going to try to shoot a video for it. I told the fans I'll shoot a video for every song on the record. I lied because it gets expensive, but I am gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot a record for. I'm gonna shoot a video for every many records as I can for this joint, and then put out some new records.
We're really here today because you're taking part in our In the Booth series. So the song is called Tell 'Em. What inspired this track?
Well, you know, I heard the track and I was just like, yo, this track is dope. And I wanted to do something that, you know, that further just, you know, inspires the fans and stuff. You know, coming off the King Kong record, Tell 'Em is basically a track about just more empowerment. People like empowering songs. Summer's coming, everybody trying to get fit. Everybody trying to get right. What?
Yeah.
Everybody trying to get right. So I try to do more, you know, empower. Most of my songs are inspirational and empowering. That's just how I am, you know, like from Invincible to King Kong to Tell 'Em. It's like letting people know, like shaking haters off and shit. That's just the trend, you know, and it's just how I feel at the moment. So Tell 'Em is one of those tracks.
Okay. So I was reading over the lyrics and I'm pulling little bits of it and I want to ask personal questions. So one of the first lines you say how you want to give the world the best ingredients of you. So what are your 3 best qualities that you would say?
My 3 best qualities, I would say, probably is just like I'm brutally honest. Although some people hate that shit, you know. Like when I'll tell somebody about themselves in a second, you know. But I feel like that's how you get your closest friends. Another quality I have is you know, I try to be there for people. So like my loyalty to my friends and family and stuff, you know, no matter what. That's a good quality. And I think I'm a hard worker. I consider all my friends tell me I'm working hard, and they consider themselves as hard workers. So if they say I'm working harder than them, I guess, you know, it shows in the work because I still ain't miss a week dropping them videos. So I think it's hard. That's a lot of work that goes into that. So
you mentioned your 4 sisters in the song, but you have like a whole Brady Bunch family going on because you have 3 other brothers. What were some of your favorite childhood memories with your siblings?
We deep. Like when we was growing up, we didn't have like a television or radio. So like we used to one of the memories I'll never forget is we used to take a room like this and we used to take the bed sheets. We used to build like little tents
like
inside
forts.
the house, like little forts and stuff, and play inside the forts. And see who could build rooms. So one time we had a room and we built like 20 rooms inside of a room this size. So like the rooms were like
how many blankets did you guys have?
Yo, we had a lot of fucking. It was cold. It was the winter in Baltimore. Yo, it was cold. So we built like little forts and stuff, and we would build like cart houses and dominoes out of non-dominoes. Just trying to be like creative and you know, just puzzles. We used to my mom used to buy us puzzles from the thrift shop, right? And they were like 500,000 piece puzzles. And the fucked up thing about puzzles at the thrift shop.
Missing pieces?
They don't have all the pieces, but we didn't know that as kids. So we build it and you get to the last few, and then you just got like somebody's eye missing and shit. So it was just a sad time for us, you know, because she would have us working for weeks, and then that damn eye be missing. That's cold, yo. You're cold, mama. Nah, but that, you know, those we had a lot of fun though.
Okay, are you the only one that's in LA, or are they still in Baltimore? Or where are they all located?
They still in Maryland. No one's like really in Baltimore anymore. Like a lot of them, and we don't pronounce the T.
Okay.
Baltimore.
Sorry, from Chicago, I have that accent.
Yeah, try to say Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Our T's become D's, y'all.
Baltimore.
Yeah, it's like Baltimore.
Okay.
We don't say Baltimore. You can tell somebody that's not from Baltimore because they'll say Baltimore.
Learn something new every day. See? Apologies. Baltimore.
That's like in the lyrics when I say I'm doing it for the Bay, y'all. I'm talking about the Chesapeake Bay, which is in Baltimore, by the way.
Baltimore.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not talking about the Bay in LA.
I thought you were talking about the Bay. Yeah.
I'm in Cali.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay. So they're all in Maryland, not Baltimore.
They're all in Maryland. I got a brother in New York. He works for he's a flight cop. You know, like he's a airline. What do you call him?
Pilot.
Nah. He's a cop on you know, the ones that carry the guns on planes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang.
And then he's in New York, and then the rest of them, you know, I got a brother in Houston, and my sisters are in Maryland and DC.
Okay, and how often do you guys get to meet to build your tents?
We don't build them forts anymore. Yo, I see them on holidays. I see them on like Thanksgiving. I see them on, you know, like Christmas.
Okay.
And sometimes I'll fly them out to LA. But the problem with flying them out to LA is when they so deep, you can't leave none out. So I gotta fly 10 people out, and then we go to like Universal Studios and stuff. So I bring them out like once a year. I take them all on vacation and stuff.
Nice.
And we go and because we might like go to Hawaii. They want to go to Vegas, but I ain't taking their asses to Vegas. You don't take 10 people to Vegas because then they gambling. You spending double, triple the money. You know, so I gotta watch that.
Okay. So the last lyric I wanted to pick apart, you talk about how you have all of these videos on private compared to these newbies. So how many videos would you say you have on private right now for your fans to still see?
Yo, I got a lot of videos private because when I try an idea out and it doesn't work, and if it just flops, sometimes I'll private it. Like I got videos from like 2007 that are privated, you know, on YouTube. Some people, they come up and they're like, yeah, you know, I'm starting this YouTube thing. This dude, he ain't doing this thing, but I got a lot of videos private. If I unprivate my videos, I got millions of more views that'll pop out on them. But like I got a whole series that I did back in 2009 called The Hookup. I did 2 seasons, all those privated.
And are you ever going to post them?
No, I'm redoing the whole series over again now. That editing software, those shits is in like 480p with the bars on the side. They didn't even have widescreen back then. The audio's bad. It shows your growth. I got stuff that people can see my growth though. It does show your growth, and I want to release it when the time is right, so people be like, oh shit, look at this footage. Okay,
well. Thank you so much for your time. I'm looking forward to the track, and all the fans out there, you are going to like it as well. So look out for it tomorrow. HotNewHipHop. Thank you.
I figured I might toke up myself. Let's do it. Yeah.